today, from St. Louis, Missouri, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. St. Louis taking on the Carolina Panthers.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and our home team.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. First down throw for Bridgewater. This one into the hands of the running back, Valage. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Roughing the passer defense.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Now a carry for Dillon. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Bridgewater's
12 yards there and a first down.
Seals Jones. A gain of 12. First down, Panthers.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Ricky Seals Jones.
That one a first down pickup of 8. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Bridgewater now. That's caught over the middle by Seals Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard.
9-yard line.
Buying time to his... And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Jackson on first down. That ball complete to Isabella. And And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They had 2 straight first downs, now a gain of 9 to set up 2nd and 1. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. Now Brown, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater, hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to go back to Moore there, and that'll make it 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Jackson letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Able to find Isabella. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To throw again is Jackson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Andy Isabella there to make the grab. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Here are the Saints now as they've elected to go for 2. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So in Saints territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They run again with Dillon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 49-yard line.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's third and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fell into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 7.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
First down, Panthers.
They'll run on first down. Dillon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
At the 29-yard
Up
line.
at the 29 now. They'll head to the line. Second and a yard.
Second and 1.
He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Midfield. It's a gain of 20. And the Panther first
A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports.
Saints 8. Panthers 7.
Bridgewater on first down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
And it's third down.
Third and long for Bridgewater. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they... Stop him short of the line to gain.
A 12-yard gain. It's now 4th down.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. From the gun, Bridgewater. And this is caught. He hits more. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, Bridgewater. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
A.J. Dillon.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Dillon. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Carolina.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll run here with Dillon. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line. because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
operating from the gun. Vance going for it all. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Andy Isabella. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. Any direction.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Teddy Bridgewater sacked.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now the 2nd down throw on target. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He'll get that complete to Reed. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a Panthers 1st down, 17 yards on the play.
And a Panther 1st down.
1st down, Bridgewater. Short throw. This is Seals-Jones with it. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Complete to Ricky Seals.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Bridgewater now from the 50. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We'll remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL. And he's going to go down again.
Teddy Bridgewater sacked.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Kamara now to return. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or two short. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Panthers will get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Bridgewater. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do as they run it here. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. On the return, it's Kamara. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 42-yard.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. And his throw here's incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
To throw on 3rd down, Vance. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Gain on the play.
From the gun, Vance. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that is going to be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
They'll take over.
Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Bridgewater's
a gain of 6 there on 1st.
To Joe Reed.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 48.
Now a run with Dillon. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
2 yards, and it's third down.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers.
The kicker on for the point after.
And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
16.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 5. To return it, Alvin Kamara. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Vance, he's going deep for Brown. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off around the 41. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. And the lead will grow by 1 more. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Kamara now to return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Kamara on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Vance. This one caught by Isabella.
Vance's pass.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Vance. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Isabella.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at
from the gun. Vance. The quick slant caught. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
2nd and 1 from the 2.
At the 2-yard.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Andy Isabella with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Saints are back within a score. A nice throw there.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stated...
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Like how they started the third quarter here. They forced a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. After the sack on first down, Bridgewater. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj.
Complete to Kalen Balaj. It's a gain of 11, and it's third down.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Open man is Reed. He's got it.
Bridgewater.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of
It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
First down.
On first and 10, Bridgewater. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
A loss of 5 yards.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. To try again after the sack. Bridgewater under pressure again, and down he goes again.
3 yards.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Throwing, Bridgewater. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
34-yard line.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Operating from the gun. Vance over the middle. That's hauled in by Isabella. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
10 yards on the pick.
From the gun. Vance.
Some of this.
And he lost the
Have
football.
some of this.
And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
A good position to be in here, second and inches.
And inches. At the 17.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
The tight end.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Down, Carolina.
Throwing is Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Second and 10.
This is Dillon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Dillon, the ball carrier.
No gain on that one as it brings up a third and 10. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, it's Dillon. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a fourth down now.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
22.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a two-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll be out right at the 35. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Vance, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39. A gain of 13, it's a first down. On 1st down, Vance. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Intended for 8.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Vance. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Vance firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Andy Isabella.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Accelerating, and off he goes. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So that is 2 pick sixes he's thrown in this football game. Now, you take those away, Charles, it's a completely different situation.
It totally is, but guess what? They have to deal with what they have now, okay? So they can't just mentally go, well, if we hadn't thrown those pick sixes, we'd be okay. Here's where you are. Here's where you're going to battle. But guess what? They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. From the gun, Vance. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Quarterback sack.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete.
Vance's pass.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
A gain of 14 yards. Brings up
on 3rd and 2. Vance able to find Turner. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 34-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. Operating from the gun, Vance, and he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. T. Higgins there to make the grab. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3.
Oh, now it's Trent. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is...
Well, that two-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people that can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now, and you got the thing locked in pretty well. You got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. It makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you'd run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Back to Dillon on first down. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On second down now, Dillon. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
It's a gain of 6.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56.
Here's Dillon. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run now with Dillon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. On third down, here's Dillon. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come.